You need to stop waiting around for the stars to align before you make a move in the direction of getting shit done.
The past, you live too fast, the day is new, make it for you. Why dream so blindly narrow? Why think about yesterday when you haven't seen tomorrow?
This is my son, he's gangster. He wants gangster films to watch. Yeah, all right. Well, it's obviously The Godfather. No, The Godfather's a film. It's a film. Godfather 1, 2 and 3. The first two are like one film, really. The Godfather's awesome. They're long. But if you want sort of like a bit of a Goodfellas type thing, or Scarface, Carlito's Way. That's the way to go, babe. Hey, Carlito Brigante! West Side.
When my little girl goes to nursery, they'll have a lot more time on my hands. Then I'll kind of, you know, I'll take that first step.
When my logo's ready, I'll write that first blog. It's all waffle. All thought does is create an illusionary sense of you're filling your time with something. The fact of the matter is, fuck all's getting done. This is all in relation, by the way, to you wanting to create something different with your life. If you're happy with the way things are, then switch this off. It's like planning. There's this like sense of achievement, isn't there, when you plan your week out. How much of that stuff on that weekly checklist is actually getting ticked off?
It's not all glamour. For me, it's like, it's about being on purpose. Like, am I aware of my attention and intention? In the next 25 minutes, what's my intention? So it could be that you're on Instagram, you're on social, right? But am I kind of just flipping through and letting the content kind of just feed into me? Or am I on purpose with it? Like, what is it that I want from this 25 minutes on Instagram? Absolutely, we need to put a time, like I have a shitload of free time, like, and I time block it, right? I schedule it. So I'm gonna have 2 hours of zombie time, right? Just doing whatever the fuck I want. But for me, there needs to be a huge chunk of my day that's time blocked for being on purpose and having an awareness around my intention and attention. And that's when we start making a dent and moving in a direction of creating what we want. Now, when I started out, that was the space that I was in. So that's like when you walk into a space, when you walk into, say, I don't know, a restaurant, or say, I don't know, you're waiting for a train, yeah? You get talking to somebody. You're alert, you're interested. Now, this is not about going into every situation with the intention of getting work, you understand. It's not about that. This is just about being on purpose. So you're alert to possibility and potential. But everybody you meet, anywhere, at any time, is potentially knows somebody who would benefit from what you have, right? Like in this instance, from you being a photographer. So we spend so much time thinking about doing it, but how much are we actually getting done? It's like the dreamer, yeah? Dreams are great, they feel good. But to create that dream, being a reality, like manifesting that takes hard work. Quite often it can be like monotonous, it can be like, it's literally about putting one foot in front of the other, getting down and dirty. No, it's not always exciting. I've seen this at my workshop over the years. One of the things that puts people off moving in the direction of achieving their dreams, and this is unconscious, it's not something that's done on purpose or consciously, but one of the things that stops people moving in the direction of achieving their dreams is that they're unconsciously afraid that when they have achieved it, they won't have the dream anymore. Well, that's the truth, baby. That is what happens. I've had that experience. I had an experience way back, 2015, of everything that I'd wanted to achieve in my life. Up until that point, I achieved it. And there was this elation, but it was followed shortly by a sense of like, well, what am I going to do now? And that's fine. But we need to kind of start ticking these boxes. We need to start moving in the direction of the dream. So then we can create new dreams. It's a little bit uncomfortable, right? Making that first step. So especially at the beginning, it's like, well, I don't know how to achieve this. I know what I want, but I don't know how to achieve it. You just need to take one step. Sow that first seed. You sow the seed, the tree's not, it doesn't sprout in an instant, right? But little by little, the more you water it, the seed will sprout, the more the little branches start growing. Those little branches, they're not apparent immediately, right? Those branches stand for like contacts you'll make along the way, new little possibilities that you had no idea about before you planted that first seed, before you took that first step. You kind of just have to trust. Trust that if you just take that first step, do that great, do it with excellence, then you'll start seeing all these little possibilities come to fruition. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel because it really supports me. We don't need any more information. We've just got so much. What we need to do, we need to start using the information we've already got. That makes sense. You can't learn how to walk on a tightrope by reading a book about it. You've got to get up on it and you've got to start putting one foot in front of the other. And for sure, you'll fall off time and time again, I'm sure. But eventually, you'll find your balance. I know I'm kind of talking in metaphors here, but it's true, isn't it? It's like this, what it does, it just wants to keep chomping up and sort of munching on as much information as it can. It's like a little parasite, isn't it? So gobbling its way through Instagram, looking at as much stuff as it can, just gathering more and more information, hoping for that little kind of magic bullet that's gonna create miracles for us. Like, what about if that's not part of the deal? Like, what about if we already have all the information that we need? And we need to start putting it to use. I find it's like to move in the direction of accomplishing what it is that we want or we profess to want. It takes hard work. It literally, there ain't no shortcut. It takes hard work and it takes being present, being in the moment, and creating an energy that's going to facilitate us being on purpose consistently. It's me when I was a little boy. Look at that, that's me. Another thing that stops people from like taking that first step is that they haven't got enough time. But they spend so much time procrastinating about that they haven't got enough time that they could use that time to just take like a few. You can create magic. I started my business pretty much with from zero to booking my first 10 weddings on, I think it was about 45 minutes a day. I did it all in my lunch break, pretty much, because I had a full-time job and I used to take care of my son in the morning before I used to have to go and do my evening shift. So in some ways, I think I got more done when I only had 45 minutes a day than I do now when I've got a whole bunch of time. So it's like, I'll make a start when I've got an hour to spare. What about making a start when you've got like just 5 minutes? Doing something surely is better than doing nothing. We have 1,000,001 things that we come up with that stop us from taking that first step. Do 5 minutes now. Right, I'll leave you alone now. Guys, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a little comment and turn on the notifications as well. When I post a video, you'll get a notification. And hopefully this was of value. And yeah, we'll keep them coming. Cheers, guys. Yeah.